feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. I'm super tan today, got a lot of sun yesterday, so I gotta relax. This video today, I wanted to talk to you about how I decided that I wanted to start a restaurant and do real estate and get on YouTube. So many goals in my life, and I've always known that. I've always known that I want to do big things, whatever you qualify as a big thing, that's totally up to you. But I just want to talk to you about how I decided that and how it came about, in case you're wondering in your own life kind of what you want to do, struggling with where you're at in life or whatever it is. Just want to chat with you one-on-one. I look tired. I'm tired, but we're on this mission because I got to record this video for y'all. Okay, so I'm choosing this location to shoot this video, and I've never done this before where I just record myself in front of people. So this is way out of my comfort zone. I mean, I'm loud and kind of like the funny guy in the room, but when it comes to public speaking like this, sometimes I'm like, woo! The good thing is that there's not many people at the beach at this time, so that's kind of why I chose this time. I told the wife, I was like, hey, I have to go record a video. She goes, okay. So part of the things I found out in life, or figured out so far, anyway, I'm only 27, but number one, you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just have to do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. You just gotta do it. I found a spot to sit down, and this is my take 2 on this. I wanted to make this video to those of you that don't know what you want to do in life, to those of you that feel like you're stuck or you have no direction. So honestly, this video is not to empower any of you. It's not to motivate any of you. It's none of that. Honestly, this video is just so you can get to know me, know my story, and in hopes of you knowing my story gets you some answers to what you're looking for. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Miguel. I live in Minnesota. I own a restaurant with my wife, and I also do real estate and YouTube, and I cut my friend's hair on the sides, and I've had about 20 different jobs growing up. First question is, why are you starting YouTube if you have all those things going on? And to answer that question, honestly, I don't know. In all seriousness, I love editing, I love recording, I love the cinematography, if that's even the right word, I don't know. I love setting up the camera, I love getting the cool shot. When I was 17, I started my YouTube channel, and I used to love doing it, and then somehow like my love for doing it turned into like, how much money can I make out of it, and how fast can I grow my following, and that kind of changed the reason why, and that's when it went downhill. 10 years later now, I am going to retry this. I'm doing it for fun. I don't know if it impacts 5 people, great. If it impacts 10 of you, awesome. I grew up in kind of like, your typical Mexican household, so nobody really even had goals. Like, goals were just work. Growing up, that's what I did. I just worked. My whole life, early, I had like 20 different jobs, and I hated all of them. Not hated is the wrong word, but I disliked all of them. I learned how you talk to people, how to manage people, how to get people to want to work for you, not just do it because you tell them to and you're their boss. So long story short, fast forward 2020, I met my wife and we worked at a restaurant together. Then COVID hit, we shut down, blah blah, you know the rest. Fast forward to the next summer, and she gets a text from a friend, and long story short, the dad of that friend was managing a restaurant up north. We live in Minnesota, so up north is like 3.5 hours away, and we went to go work at a restaurant on a lake. And it was the best summer ever. Honestly, looking back, that was kind of a big change in my life, and I wasn't even looking for that change. Time out, coffee break. So that was a big change in our lives. Like, we just went out on a limb and went up there and didn't know what we were doing, but we did it. Then we came back home. I was still kind of not lost, but I was looking for something to do. I was like, I don't know if I want to go back to the restaurant. I don't know what I want to do. I had my real estate license, but I wasn't ready to jump into that yet. I didn't know. And don't get me wrong, I love real estate. Real estate I'm truly passionate about, And same thing with restaurant ownership. Like I've just grown up in the business, so for me that came kind of easy to me. And so anyway, I worked for my wife's parents in the construction field and did that, and that was awesome. I gained a whole different respect for construction workers. Then the opportunity came up for us to open up a restaurant, and it was so funny because if you asked me 10 years ago, hey, would you ever open up your own restaurant? I would look at you and like you're crazy and be like, no. But, here we are, own a restaurant, do real estate. I'm filming YouTube videos, and people ask me like, how do you have so much time to do it all? And I'm like, I don't. I just find the time to do it. Like when you want to, you just do it. So that's kind of the biggest thing I've learned in 2024 and those years before, prior to that, is that what's stopping you? If what's stopping you is the fear of failing, then that's legitimate. If what's stopping you is the fear of criticism from other people, that's something that you have to learn to let go. If you're successful at anything that you do, people are going to talk bad about you. They're going to criticize you. They're going to not like you because you're in that spot. If you fail, people will laugh at you because you tried. And people will laugh at you because you're doing something crazy. People will make fun of you, poke jokes at you. So it's, what would you rather have? Would you rather do it and become successful at it and do it because you want to and have that anyway, or not do it because people stopped you from doing it? Something that's grown in my life over time is faith. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a Christian. I have so much faith in God that he's able to provide for me. It comes down to like, it's changed my whole life. Like at work, we'll be doing something and it'll be the perfect day, and then something goes wrong where like the machine printer ticket thing stops working and nobody knows why. Nobody can figure it out. I'm pretty good with technology and I can't figure it out. And I just sit there and laugh, and my employees are like, Miguel, like, what are you doing? Like, we're busy. Like, how are you not angry? And I'm like, what's that gonna do? It does nothing for me. Like, and again, with my faith is that I feel like the devil always attacks you when you're down or when you're up. He attacks you whenever. It's been a great day. I'm not gonna let him and his tactics or him messing around with the printer ticket thing get in my, like, if I get mad, it's almost the same thing about the whole starting thing. Like if you become successful and you do it, and people are gonna hate on you, and if you don't do it, people are still gonna hate on you because you didn't do it. So for me, it's like, okay, I could get mad at the machine, and that's gonna change nothing, or I can just laugh and be like, okay, like let's figure it out. It's gonna be a lot less stressful for everybody, and we're just gonna do it. So like I said, this is part 1 of this series. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't even know if I'll post this. I don't know. All this to say that it's okay to not know what you want to do. It's okay to not know what you're interested in. Like I said, I worked like 15, 20 different jobs, and I'm not saying do that either. What I'm saying is it's okay. Just send it. Do something that you want to do. You can ask all of my friends. I've texted them probably like 10 times a year and said, hey, Vale, I have the perfect idea. We're gonna do this, this, and this. And my friends just reply to me like, okay, sounds good. And I never do it, but it's just like this mind is always running with business ideas and different ways to help my family or friends or whatever. And some of them work out great, some of them don't work out at all, but I've learned that you just have to just try. That's where I'm going to leave it there because I can keep rambling. If there's something that you thought of that you want answered to, or something that you're kind of wondering about, let me know. Drop it down in the comments. Something that I do ask from you is that you just hit the like button on this video. Seeing you guys hit the like button just reminds me that I can keep putting out videos out there. Keep staying up late at night and uploading and editing these videos. 2025 is the year to do. As my prima would say, in 2025 is the yes year. What's something that you have been itching to do that you're going to start? Put it down in the comments below. It's your boy Miguel, aka Miggy. We'll see you next video.